Welcome you back to Black Site, and tonight we're going to talk about Rutgers professor Brittney Cooper comparing black men to Peyton Genron. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Brittney Cooper is a Rutgers professor, a very controversial professor. She made a tweet on Twitter, and I'm going to read it to you and you can see it yourself. So while I was not attempting to compare black men to Peyton Genron, when I made a flippant response to a friend's post on here, I absolutely mean what I say about the internet radicalization of black men. Y'all are not become mass shooters, but y'all are still a possible threat. Who is black men a possible threat to? A mass shooting of black women, of black men? Brittney Cooper is one of these women. She's probably part of the alphabet community. She doesn't like black men. She probably hates black masculinity. We know how much she despises Kevin Samuels or anyone who shows black masculinity. But to have this tweet and make this ridiculous statement comparing black men to the Buffalo shooter who killed 7 black women, is outrageous. And she's a college professor. She's out here teaching young black women that black men are a danger. This is what is going on in our school system. This is what's going on across this country with some of these women who have been vetted by white progressives and liberals and put in our face. She has been on MSNBC several times, The Breakfast Club, and other shows spreading this nonsense about black men. She's talking about us being radicalized. Radicalized to do what? Radicalized to fight the white man? Or radicalized in her mind to go against the black woman? Brittney Cooper is one of these women who are extremely dangerous when it comes to putting our black community back together, and especially putting together black families. Because women like Brittney Cooper are more close to the alphabet community than she is to the black community. Her disparaging remarks about black men are ridiculous. She not only should be called out by everyone in the pro-black media, but she should also be reprimanded by her so-called university. Rutgers is the state university of New Jersey. And for her to spread this type of propaganda and disinformation about black men is pathetic. Do you know if a white professor put out this tweet that she put out right now, they would have lost their job? But she's allowed to say this nonsense. And let me tell you something. This nonsense is being peddled by the progressives, the liberals, the Democrats about black men. This is why you see a whole community sprouting up on social media. This divestment, this hatred towards black men being promoted by people like Cynthia G and Nyla and Brittney Cooper. And you remember another person who's now over at MSNBC, Miss Sanders, who was once Vice President Kamala Harris communication director. She worked to help Joe Biden get elected. She said black men need to shut up. And this is what you're seeing today. This new black female masculinity, to where they feel as though black men in general should just shut up and be more feminine. This is why you see the promotion of more feminine black men. How could you bring up something like this in one of the worst massacres in American history and compare black men to this demon Peyton Jerome, unless these thoughts is running through your mind every day? You would be surprised at how many black women are listening to people like Brittney Cooper say this nonsense. And they need to be called out. They need to be disciplined, because you can't have people basically putting out disinformation, basically trying to destroy the race. Because if there's no communication between the black man and the black woman, it's over for us. Families, structures keep a race together. Nothing more, nothing less. And if we fall prey to the Brittney Coopers, the Cynthia G's, and all these other progressive black female liberals who spout this nonsense, we will be a race that will no longer exist. And I'm going to say this, I believe maybe some of them want us black men to go away. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site This Quick Take. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.